Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
Young, the pass to Bay, 6 on the shot clock. Marked it down low that time, got hit with the 3-second call. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
At the line for the Hornets, Terry Rozier III. At the line for 1.
Rozier, no good on the free throw.
And when you look at Rozier, such a fantastic scorer, a gear-shifting, talented guard who continues to improve.
And it's rejected. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Atlanta ball. Substitution on the court.
Long range from the inbound. And the three-pointer goes.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And so the Hornets take the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.
Diamond shine, 'cause they really diamonds. The line, they be really trying. They ask me if I'm lying, I say really, really. Got money on my mind, I say really, really. I look like I've been ballin', 'cause I'm really ballin'. I wanna apologize, I'm not really sorry. They ask me if I'm lying, I say really, really. I'm really on my mind, I say really, really. Make them believe, I made them believe. A lyrical songwriter and he could sing. Bringing in money like raking in leaves. I was just trying to get paper to sneeze. I chew, that was a blessing. She's special to you, I don't look at her special. Actually, I treat her regular. Not being seen, we not making no spectacle. Gave that a first and he gave it to Kevin. All the above, we do all the etc. Scared of the switch on my cellular. He talking reckless, don't call me back ever. Passing through Garden to holler at Glover. Shout out to Black, shout out to Shedrick. Great Monte Carlo, 911, just holler at Diamond, really diamond. And I'm shining bright, 'cause I'm really grinding. They ask me if I'm real, I say you should sleep. My daughter gon' love this. All my diamonds shine, 'cause they really.
It means a lot.
And as you guys approach season 7, have you began planning how you're gonna tackle next season?
I feel like everyone on this team is really locked in, wants to win again. This is like the most connected people I've ever played with, like people who really just want to win and be the greatest. So there's way more money we can win.
Now we know what it takes to win, and I feel like that's going to help us a lot for next season. We know our standards. We know what it's going to take.
Coach, all these players have these great stories, how they got to this point to becoming a champion. Give some advice for new players.
Let's meet the starting lineup for your Toronto Raptors. Starting at point guard, 6'1", number 17, Dennis Schroeder. At the other guard position, 6'7", number 3, O.G. Anunoby. At
6'8" forward, number 4, Scotty Barnes. At forward, 6'9", wearing number 43, Pascal Siakam. In the middle, at 7 feet tall, wearing number 10, Brooks. The head coach of your home team. Make some noise, everybody, for your Toronto Raptors.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We'll see the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis at forward. Holiday and Allen are their guards. And it's Portis in at the 5 down low. And for Toronto, Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Brooks in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And when you consider how athletic, Doris, both these teams are, what do you think both should be looking to do here tonight?
Kevin, athleticism is best showcased in transition, so we expect the pace to be high. There is going to be pressure at the rim. The potential for the spectacular could happen on any moment.
Portis can't get it to go. Barnes against Middleton. Barnes looking around. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And a wide open look for Siakam. Off target with his 3. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. On the wing, Giannis. No good there. Good D by Barnes. And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Well, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
Pass to Middleton. The Bucks working the ball around. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
In talking about last season, his team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Well, Doris, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
Now here's Brooks. Last time out he had 38 points. Anunoby in the corner. Shot clock at 2. Over Allen. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And there's the pass to Middleton. Over Barnes. And again, the Bucks miss.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
MP inside. Guarded by Holiday. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Now here's Giannis. Brooks grabs the board. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. It doesn't go for him. Giannis with some nice D. Outside Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's good. It's all knotted up.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So what you look for in the first game, one, does one team...
Out to the right wing. Siakam passes to Brooks. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And Beasley has the ball here for Milwaukee. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Listen, I don't fault the effort. That was there all night. It was the quality of play that was lacking. There was not a ton of cohesion. They've got to figure it out.
Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. OG Anunoby is out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Brooks in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. Middleton against Barnes. Middleton can't get it to go.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And you look at the evolution of Anunoby's game, Doris, he's much more than a 3-and-D guy.
You know, Kevin, here's a young man who does a little bit of everything. He can score and defend in a variety of ways, cross-positional defensively between 1 and 4, and an offensive game that continues to grow. He can get out and put pressure on transition, a little bit of a streaky shooter, but there's so much to like.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Portis against Brooks. Portis kicks to Giannis. Kicks it out to Allen. 4 on the shot clock. From downtown, Toronto grabs the miss.
And even with good coverage defensively, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Bucks trail by 6. Middleton the pass to Beasley. It's Allen on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Here's Antetokounmpo. They get it back. The Raptors have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Barnes dishes to Brooks. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And he comes up with the deuce. Siakam's got the lead up to 8 now for Toronto.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team...
That's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Raptors up 5.
28. The Bucks. 23.